Hey Saggy, how are you doing? Welcome to your December mid-month reading. I hope that you're having a really great day. Thank you so much for being here. You guys already, look at this. You guys have already given me a card. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate you. I hope that you're having a great day. I hope that December is treating you well. Hope that you had a great birthday season. Yeah, your birthday season's just about to end. If today is your birthday, happy freaking birthday. Yeah, how are you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whew. Let's see what's going on with you, Sag. By the way, I am taking a break from private readings. My readings will be closed from the 20th of December to the 2nd of January. So if you do send a request, I probably won't get back to you until the new year. So just a heads up. Yeah, what else? What else is going on? Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, of course, as always. And yeah, we just gotta see what's going on for you in the second half of December. See what you need to know or be aware of. You already have one card coming out. We have the fish. Things may be a little up in the air right now. Let's see, where is this going for Saggy? We have the cheetah and earthworm and the eagle. Interesting. So next couple of weeks for you are definitely going to be poignant. They're going to be big. Current vibes, well, we have the crocodile at the bottom. This may be a time where you're needing to kind of slow down a little bit. Chill, catch your breath. Maybe you're being forced to slow your ass down. We are in Mercury retrograde season, and Mercury's about to retrograde back into Sag on the 23rd. So you may be starting to feel or experience some delays, or you're feeling a little bit slower, or you're just honestly, Spirit is really wanting you to slow down. But not for long, okay? Not for long, Sag. You don't need to, you're not being slow and stuck for much longer. Like, you're kind of just at the red light right now, and you're waiting for the light to turn green. That's kind of it, all right? This is about you kind of like realigning and getting back on track. Not to say that you were off track before, but this is just really defining what it is that you want to move towards in the new year, okay? So this is a time to really start thinking about the bigger picture and plan. You're really needing to make some sort of plan here, okay? But the best way that you can do that is by slowing down and not rushing, and kind of just like taking a look at what's working, what isn't working, and make those adjustments required, all right? With the deer, yeah, deer at the bottom of the deck representing like new beginnings, new start, high potential. This is a kind of pregnancy energy, very, very fertile. So yeah, you're in this process of committing to something. You're in the process of making a commitment, or very soon I see that there will be some sort of commitment that you're making to something, to yourself, to someone else, a project, a goal, some sort of intention, something that will materialize in weeks or months. So we're going to see what this is all about, but let's go with just these cards, starting off with the fish, which that came out so instantly, so fast, within like seconds of starting your reading. So whoever this reading is for, might be a specific message, maybe, who knows. But the fish, this may be really representing a time in your life where things are up in the air, where you don't really know what the future is going to bring. You don't even know what tomorrow or next week or a month from now might bring. Things may be up in the air. And with the fish, this could be representing a bit of an inconsistent energy where you're having a hard time staying consistent. And but you know what? This is supposed to be that way. Like, if you're having a hard time moving forwards because the current just keeps taking you elsewhere, trust that the current taking you elsewhere was meant to happen, that you're being redirected. Like, this is an overall kind of energy of redirection. So Sag, just trust that wherever you're meant to be, like, let the current take you to wherever you're supposed to go, okay? Don't fight the current. Don't try and swim against the current. That's just going to lead to exhaustion. That's going to be frustrating, and that's going to also slow things down even more. So just let the current take you to where you're supposed to go, okay, as best as you possibly can. But you don't have to do that for much longer, okay? This is short-lived. This is very short-lived. And also, your intuition is on point. Your intuition is guiding you through these kind of confusing times, these confusing waters. This is happening for a reason, but you're being redirected, or you're being directed to something else, or this is where you are being asked to commit to something, or like give it all you got, give it that last push. All right, big push. When I said last push and I kind of like punched the air, why is it making me think of a piñata? A piñata, y'all. The last hit of the piñata, and then the candy or whatever comes flying out, and it's like, that's the vibe. It's like okay, I'm kind of feeling like I might need to use my Sansa Muerte deck, because not that they have a piñata in that deck, but that's kind of like Spanish thing, right? Maybe you're Spanish, or maybe I don't know why I'm getting a piñata vibe, but for some reason maybe there's some sort of party, grand party, who knows, celebration of some sort. Yeah, but anyways, it's interesting how we go from like this kind of up in the air, go with the current, let the current take you to then, all right, I know where I'm going, I know what I'm doing, who's coming, who's staying, like in the full force. You go from this kind of like, I don't know, yes, no, maybe so, to yes, fuck yes, hell yes, let's go. Let's get it. Let's make this happen. All right, Cheetah, this is full-blown, like, push through, courage, excitement, passion driven. Like, this is an energy that is unstoppable, unmovable force. This is as bright as the sun. This is really stepping into the solar energy, especially when the sun does move into Capricorn, which is very, very soon. Capricorn is that dedication, is that hardworking energy. It's that Saturn energy of having the discipline to stay consistent, to really stick to your guns, stick to your rules, stick to your regulations. You're really like locking it down is what I want to say. And this is about some sort of new beginning with the earthworm. So you're already on the right track. You already have started this. This isn't something that's just like completely brand new, completely from scratch. Like, this is something that you have already began recently or months ago, or you've already been on this path, or you started this path a while ago. There's still some gaps. You don't have all the facts. You don't have everything written out. That's okay. You're not supposed to. Things can change too. But you need to just keep going. Consistency is the key here. You have beginner's luck, and you have some sort of advancement, okay? With the Eagle coming out next, there is some sort of advancement that you are stepping into or receiving or accepting, or there's just some sort of like big powerful progression that you can expect in the next couple of weeks. And it's not like there's not a whole lot you need to do. Remember, we did have the crocodile at the bottom of the deck, which is an energy of rest and recuperation and healing and kind of observing and let things just kind of like simmer a little bit, and that there is some things going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of that might be going beneath the water. You don't even know it's there, right? The crocodile, how he can just kind of swim underneath water and you don't even know he's there, and then all of a sudden he creeps on up and scares the shit out of you. It's like, it's about some sort of new beginning that you may not even be aware of that's there. Yeah, oyster underneath that. This hasn't revealed itself just yet. These cards are just falling. But yeah, so it's a big surprise in the coming weeks for you, Saggy. And this is divinely orchestrated. There is a lot of just like divine timing and right place, right time. And again, even where you are right here, right now, is exactly where you need to be. It's alignment. You need to just trust this process, because it is pushing you and setting you up for some big breakthrough, to lots of success and a lot of fulfillment. I'm going to pull you a couple fairy cards to go along with this, and then we'll get into the tarot. But yeah. We have all the elements, by the way. We have water, fire, air, and earth. So this is about you, like, really getting your groove on and being the alchemist, being the magician out here, manifesting and co-creating with the divine and making some beautiful things, making magic happen. So Spirit, show me clearly what the next couple of weeks are looking like for Sag. What are the overall themes, overall vibes over these next couple of weeks? Last bit of 2023. What can my Sagittarians expect? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Comment down below where you have Sag in your chart. Are you a Sag Sun, a Sag Moon, Rising, Venus, other placements? I would love to hear. We have a collection of pixies, as well as Lice, Moon's daughter. Yeah, see, so there are these little subtle hints happening in small sequence of events through small little situations, hiccups, hurdles, people, situations that are just playing out, just small little things that add up throughout your day, throughout your week, that are leading up to something big. We have Lice, Moon's daughter, 38. We have 48 and 38. Okay, so there's some sort of progression here. There is some sort of like step by step by step. This is leading you to where you're supposed to be. Every single step that you take, you're like, I don't know, is this it? This is not. Just keep stepping, okay? But with Lights the Moon's Daughter, this is talking about some sort of like not fully seeing everything at the moment. You don't have all the answers. You're not supposed to, okay? You're not supposed to know every single thing right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be here right now having this experience, living this life, being a human, right? You're not supposed to have all the answers. There are some things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. This is about kind of having like fun with it, okay? This is kind of like, I don't know if you can see this guy, he's like smirking at the bottom. He's kind of got this little smile. This is kind of like where the universe has a sense of humor. And so there might be things where you're really, honestly, when we look at the Clucks and the Pixies, they kind of look like aliens, right? You need to really just like take your hands off the wheel and surrender completely, because the universe has a funny sense of humor, and it's almost like situations that you could be dealing with where it's like it's laughable, like whatever it is that you're dealing with or whatever it is that's coming up, you're just like, wow, okay, of course, ha ha ha, that's so funny. Well, maybe I don't know, but this is leading up to some sort of grand reveal, okay? Probably around the full moon, okay? Since this is referencing the moon, I should probably pull you Moonology card. All right, give me a second, because I think that there's something around the full moon in Cancer that might be relevant for you or whoever I'm speaking to. And plus we have the fish with the moon in this card, so I definitely should pull you a Moonology card, see what this full moon in Cancer on the 26th is gonna reveal. What will the full moon in Cancer reveal to Sagittarius? Second half of December. What's this full moon revealing to Sag? Please give me one card. What is this full moon revealing to Sagittarius? What is being revealed to Saggy around the full moon in Cancer? Please show me clearly. So that'll be Boxing Day, by the way, if you celebrate Christmas. What is this full moon revealing to Sagittarius? Those that are listening, those that are tuning in, what is being revealed to them around this full moon in Sagittarius? Ooh, for some, it's a new romantic cycle. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Libra rules the 7th house. So that's bringing up your partnerships, marriage, relationships, and contracts with other people. This is about your dealings with other people. So something around the full moon in Cancer is going to be revealing something about your relationships with others and even with yourself, but most likely it's going to be about relationships external to you. Could be connecting to your mother figure, could be connecting to your upbringing, your childhood, your home. Cancer is the 4th house. So think about, your roots, where you came from, where you grew up, your childhood, even bringing elements about your physical home, where you live right here, right now, today, or where you wish to live in the future. Even 6 months from now, how much might change in your physical environment, in where you live, in family and things like that, your neighborhood, things like that. So keeping that in mind, I kind of want to pull you another card. What's this full moon in Cancer revealing to Sag? Nothing will come out of this situation, as well as luck is on your side. So you know what, Sag? This full moon is revealing to you something that didn't work out. It wasn't meant for you at the time. Not to say maybe in the future it is, but this is happening for a reason. Whatever dead end that you experience, maybe within a relationship, this is about your luck, all right? Oh, it's just my luck. That didn't work out. That relationship didn't work out. Just my luck. Ha, 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 ha. You know how it's saying, oh, the universe has a sense of humor. Maybe this is a sign like to laugh at the situation. You're like rolling your eyes. You're like, oh my God, Jade. Ha, ha, ha. Wow, it's so funny. Like, but it's because this is redirection, y'all. It's some form of redirection, and this is where you're having to take your hands off the wheel and trust that this is happening for your highest good, and that whatever you experience, that dead end, like nothing will come out of the situation. All right, it's over, it's done, it's solidified, it's concrete now. You know it, you have the full facts, you have the evidence to back it up, whatever. It's a dead end. It sets you free, though. It's now defined. It's now cleared. It's now you can lay that to rest, and there's no wondering if, when, how. Like, there's no more questioning. There's no more like loose ends that are following you or haunting you or keeping you attached. There's no more attachment, and now there's freedom. And now, new moon in Sag, there's your energy coming out. Luck is on your side, and luck. And I did say that with the earthworm, right? You're lucky. You're feeling lucky today. You feeling lucky all day, every day, second half of December. And especially if you're lucky in love, lucky break. Okay, I don't know. So that's what's coming up. I wasn't even planning on using that deck, but that's what came out, so I felt drawn. I needed to talk about that for y'all. So let's get into the tarot now and see what else you can expect over these next couple of weeks. That's too many. I'm not taking that. I would also say, just like looking at the fish to the cheetah, you could be pursued by somebody, or you might be pursued by something. There's something pursuing you. There's something chasing you. There's something coming after you. They're coming for you, Sag. All right? They're coming to get you. They're coming to get you. Who? What? What's coming to get you? Emperor. All right. Here we have Aries energy. Yeah, so you are really showing up strong, fierce, and dedicated. And you're driven. You are making power moves, especially when it comes to your business and your career and your money making and your investments. Just like the 3D tangible stuff, you're really determined. You're making moves, and you're feeling strong and empowered and confident. All right? Let's see where this is going here. We have the Four of Wands also at the bottom of the deck, so that's a really nice energy to see. Very stable, very consistent. Although earlier with the fish, I was like, there's a little bit of this inconsistent vibe, but I do feel like that's solidifying throughout the next couple of weeks. Something's becoming more stable and secure and concrete, okay? But yeah, that Four of Wands does talk about alignment. It is considered the 11-11 card. It is about being exactly where you need to be, and also a wish fulfillment too. So there may be some sort of wish fulfillment coming in regards to your career, in regards to some sort of advancement or like leveling up or progression that you're making in your physical reality, okay? And you feel really good about that. It feels like there's recognition. It feels like there's support. It feels like, you know, you're being honored and respected. That is a lot of cards, y'all. I ain't gonna take that, but there's that Four of Wands making an appearance again. I also see the Hangman is sticking out right over here, so it's kind of this vibe of what I was saying earlier of needing to just kind of surrender and let the universe take the wheel for a moment, all right? You take the back seat. You take the passenger seat, okay? You don't need to be the driver right now. Put it on autopilot. All right, what can my Saggies expect second half of December? Thank you. Knight of Wands. See, it's similar to that cheetah energy. You are destined to like make some sort of change, make some sort of move to go after what you want. Ten of Wands. You feel this heavy pressure to like, what are you feeling this heavy pressure to pursue? You're needing to like, you're taking some sort of action towards something. I don't know what. Notice we have a lot of yellow energy showing up too. So that's your solar plexus. So there could be some sort of shift or change in regards to your health, your diet, your fitness, even creativity, and you're just feeling very, very inspired and motivated and driven. Probably that Mercury and Sag might be just lighting that fire within you again. But yeah, Ten of Wands, it says, I love and care for myself first. Make sure that you're really prioritizing your self-care and prioritizing your rest and your needs. Kind of similar to what we were saying earlier with the crocodiles. Like you kind of need to chill at some times. You got to give yourself a break at times. Because you do need to watch out of burnout, right? You're on the go, you are hustling and bustling and getting shit done, but you know what? Be mindful of burnout. Ten of Wands, that can be a very exhausting energy. So it's like the work that you're doing or whatever it is that you're pursuing, it requires a lot of energy, a lot of focus, a lot of determination, a lot of stamina. For some, this may be actually something that you do physically or like a lot of physical work that you're doing. So make sure that you take care of your body, right? You don't want to overdo it and like, you know, you know when that happens, when you know you should slow down but you don't, and maybe you twist your ankle, maybe you stub your toe, maybe you're laid up, something like that. You slow your ass down, okay? Because you're gonna get there. Remember earlier I was like, it's kind of giving red light energy, and you're waiting for the light to turn green. It's like the light was going to turn green no matter what. It's going to. It's inevitable. You just got to be a little patient. Your time will come soon, okay? So very soon, the red light will turn green. So just saying. But yeah, you might need to take a bit of a break. 7 of Pentacles, kind of just like watch, observe, and just kind of like see, is this worth the hustle? Is this worth all the work that you're putting in? It might be. But what are you feeling? You're feeling this pressure. You're feeling like this heavy weight. Like you have to get this done. Like time crunch maybe. Let me see. What is Sag moving towards or taking action towards? Oh, wow. 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So there's something here. It's funny with the 2 of Pentacles. I heard what goes around comes around, right? What you put out comes back around. But it's positive with the 10 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. There's some sort of balancing taking place when it comes to you, your home life, and your family, and your close-knit relationships. Here we have the 4 of Wands showing up again at the bottom, okay? 4 of Wands, 4s. Pay attention if you see that number, 444. That might be a number that's following you. But so you may also have some sort of decision to make about maybe where you'll live, moving for some of you. Maybe we'll take a look into that decision. You may have some sort of choice here, but it's interesting because the 9 of Wands is affirmation says I make decisions without pressure, and then the Emperor's affirmation says I make empowered choices. So there's something about choices here. You have some sort of choice coming up, Sag, and you got to weigh things out. You have options too. 2 of Pentacles. You do have options. What does it say? I calmly make the best possible decision. So it's important that whatever this choice is, you remain calm, you remain cool, go with the flow, but know that this is bringing you all that you want, all that you wish for in your relationships. Maybe this is going back to this whole like new romantic cycle begins. Like maybe that's part of it, right? 10 of Cups, it's emotional fulfillment. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Even the 4 of Wands can be a card of partnership. It can be a card of union. It can be a card of coming together, 2 individuals. So I'm just saying. What else can Saggy expect second half of December? Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Why is that Queen of Cups in the reverse? We have Death at the bottom. There's still some things that you may need to work through releasing or letting go. I let go, embrace new beginnings, Queen of Swords. There are still some things you got to detach from, Queen of Swords. There's still some things you got to remove. We can clarify that and see what exactly that is, but it's something that's been stunting your growth, or not stunting it completely, but just slowing down the process. It's kind of like, think about a plant that requires like full sunshine and it's only getting like half sunshine. It's not going to grow as fast. If you were to transplant that and put it somewhere in direct sunlight, it's going to start to bloom and grow so much quicker, so much faster. And so that's kind of the vibe I'm seeing. Like there's something that you may need to remove or cut out from, or like it's probably that dead end. It's like the whole nothing will come out of this situation. That's about you kind of like cutting that final cord, cutting that final loose end, clearing it out once and for all. And that's what's solidifying and making this concrete. And it might bring up some intense or heavier emotions here. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. There may be some times where you're just feeling very moody or very sensitive, or just kind of like, maybe numb at times too. A little bit of an imbalance in your emotions. But Page of Pentacles is out here to help you kind of like move through that current, move through the ups and the downs. And this is all about your personal growth and transformation. And there's something here that's helping you like have some sort of big emotional breakthrough. So, let's do a little bit of clarifying, y'all, because again, you have some sort of choice to make. Let's see what this choice is. 2 of Pentacles. You're gonna have to decide, or you're gonna have to choose, and then there's something you gotta clear out. Maybe that's what this choice is about. Let me see. 2 of Pentacles for Saggy. What's this choice all about? Please show me clearly. Tell me about this 2 of Pentacles for Sag. Oh, well. We have the 4 of Pentacles. So I kind of see when it comes to you making this choice, you're kind of withholding, or you're procrastinating, or you're kind of like holding on to wait and see, like just in case. You're like, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I'm going to hold on to this just in case. Just in case. I might need this later. I'm going to hold on to this just in case something changes. And then the cards that came out, we have the Empress, the Two of Cups. So there could be somebody you're holding on to in hopes that they'll change, or in hopes that there's some sort of progression in your relationship here. Empress to the Two of Cups, and perhaps there is. Maybe there's a good reason you're still holding on to this, because maybe there is a very good chance, very likely chance, Ten of Cups, that there is something positive or positive progression that you and whoever you're dealing with could be experiencing in a very short amount of time. Maybe you're withholding from connecting with somebody at this moment, or you're afraid to. Why are you withholding? Okay, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Why are you withholding? Death. Ten of Pentacles, death. You're withholding because you know that it's going to create some sort of change. Whatever this choice is, it still hasn't told me. If there's a choice about a relationship, whether or not it will grow or not, whether or not you want to... Can we get a little bit more on this choice? Temperance reversed. You're like... There's something that's trying to... You're either there's something trying to sway you, or you're trying to sway something. See how in this Temperance reverse, he's kind of trying to like maneuver and manipulate so that it works in his favor. He's kind of like trying to push something or force something that's maybe not really for him, right? Maybe that's it. Hold on. Two of Pentacles. What's his choice for Saggy? Three of Cups. Queen of Wands. And there's that Ten of Pentacles, death. Okay, so that's still there at the bottom. So there's something that makes you feel good. Three of Cups. It makes you feel good. Right? It makes you feel good. There's good times. There's a lot of care. Maybe there's some love, or there's pleasure. There's good times. There's happy times, right? But at the same time, though, Temperance reverse, it may not be the best for you. It might not. This could even be representing drinking. Like maybe it's something like that, or like some sort of habit that, you know, temporarily it feels good, but like in the long term, you know, it's probably not the best. Something like that, okay? And so I see you kind of going back and forth, and you're like, should I not? Like you keep going back and forth, but you're not fully making this decision just yet. Okay. Because you know that once you do, like it's going to be some sort of, yeah, look at this at the bottom, pulling back a bunch of cards. We have Death, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. You know that this would create big change. Although it looks like it would be positive. Whatever this choice is, it's not telling me what this choice is, y'all. It will bring in big change, which we had Death at the bottom. But I feel like there's something you gotta remove, or there's something that needs to be cleared out, or there's something that... Alright, let me look into that. And that's kind of like let's see what changes are required. Queen of Swords and Death. Because I think that's maybe why you're delaying or postponing. But I don't know, I feel like... Might as well just get it over and done with now, because nothing's going to come out of this situation. At least not right now. Or at least until you make this choice. Or let me just see. Death and the Queen of Swords. There's something you're needing to protect. There's something that you're needing to... Oh my god, I can't even shuffle. Maybe that's a sign, like, not to shuffle anymore. Devil, look at what's... That's a sign. To stop right there. Devil. There's something here that isn't good for you. Maybe this is another person, maybe this is some sort of substance, maybe this is an unhealthy addiction to, even like, there could be something about your money or work, or like, it's something that you feel very much tied to. You see how these dudes are like literally tied in these ropes, like, you know, there's something that you feel like bonded to, like you can't break away from. Tell me about Death and the Queen of Swords. What is Saggy needing to possibly remove? Eight of Wands. You're needing to put your distance, or take some time, or take some space. We have the Hangman. Maybe you need to change your perspective, or, you know, again, there's this whole vibe of take your hands off the wheel and surrender, and just like let go and let things flow, you know? Let go and let it flow. Because it's kind of like you're blocking the current from flowing easily and effortlessly. Tell it the Death card, Queen of Swords for Saggy. The card that flew. Judgment. Okay, can I pick it up? Judgment. So basically, Sag, if you don't kind of, I feel like your spirit's just saying like, let go. Don't force. You're forcing too much. Again, kind of like going back to this whole fish energy of swimming against the current. You're trying to swim against the current. You're trying to push. You're trying to force. And spirit says, no. Whatever's truly meant for you, you won't have to force. You won't have to be so demanding. You won't have to be so pushy, or like, you know, if you have to push and force it, is it really meant for you then? Just ask a question. I'm not saying it is or isn't. It's just something you should ask yourself. If I really have to force this, do I even want this? You know, anyways, because I don't know, I just feel like there's some sort of divine orchestration, and which we had that earlier with the eagle. There's some sort of divine orchestration being like, Sag, take your grip off just a little bit, because there's something else we're trying to bring you, or something like that, or there's something better, or we'll give you that and more, or like, you know, you're holding on to $10 and the universe will be like, we have 1,000 for you. Like, just let go of that $10. You don't really need it. It's going to come back to you $1,000 instead. Not that $10, 1,000, not even 100,000. Like, you know, it's like, you don't need to hold on so tightly, because you're holding on because there's some sort of fear that you're not, there's a fear of lack, or there's this fear of like, you're not going to have whatever you're losing out on. But actuality, there's a lot more trying to come in, but you're kind of blocking the flow in a way. So if you can kind of just like let go, that creates the flow of abundance. So something like that, Sag. I don't know. This is all I got for you. We're kind of running out of time. Maybe, I know I said we're running out of time. Let me just take a quick little look into this Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. What is this trying to teach you? Emotional endurance is just what I heard. Okay, emotional endurance. Okay. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse. What is this trying to teach Sag here? Because that Queen of Cups reverse, I'm kind of getting a little bit of like a bitter energy. I don't know. It's weird. Queen of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles for Sag. What's this trying to teach Sag? Three of Swords reverse. Teaching you how to, literally, emotional endurance. The pain. Feel the pain. Feel every ounce of it. And then let it go. I don't know. Let's see. What is this trying to teach Sag? Ace of Swords. And the Page of Cups. You know, it be our most painful experiences that teach us the most. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's teaching you a lot about how strong you are, about how powerful your emotions are, and that your emotions and vulnerability isn't something to be like ashamed of or to see as something weak. That shows your strength, that shows your power, that shows how much you've grown as a person, as a soul. There's these important lessons that, you know, you'll know better moving forwards. You will never have to go through whatever you went through ever again, because you know better. You have more experience, you have more wisdom, and like there's no loss from that. Whatever that you lost wasn't meant for you. It was meant to teach you a lesson and to show you the way, or to direct you to something else, to something better. And I think that's what it's trying to teach you here. You might not be, you know, some of you may not be open to that at this moment. You might be like, fuck off. All right, I will. Okay, see ya. I'm just kidding. Justice at the bottom, 9 of Wands, and then the 7 of Swords. This is indicating like there's some work. There's still some work that needs to be done. You're not quite sure where this is leading you. There's still some things going on behind the scenes. You have some plans in the making, though. You do have some plans in the making. And, or maybe this is indicating Spirit has a plan for you. Maybe it's not the plan that you necessarily have made for yourself, but this is more like Spirit has a plan for you. That there's a reason. There is a reason why this is all happening. You may not understand it right now, but in time you will. I also have to throw out the possibility too. I know we're running out of time. I said that how many times, but there may be some sort of like apology or message, or because pages, right? We have 2 pages out here. I can talk about messengers, and then we have the Ace of Swords, which is normally like clarity. Sometimes it can be talks, conversations. So some of you may have an opportunity or like an offer coming in, or like a message coming in of some sort of like, you know, emotional expression or apology of some sort, or explanation. But you know, maybe that Queen of Cups reverse, you're kind of like rolling your eyes at it. You're just like bitch, what the hell? I don't know, but we're running out of time. I can't look into it, unfortunately. Sorry, Saggy, but we're gonna just have to leave your reading here. But Spirit was really wanting you to just take your hands off the motherfucking wheel, okay? Anyways, I appreciate you. Thank you for your love and your support. I will talk to you in your next reading, Sag. Bye.